Hello everybody, Scout Train Spotter 1999 here again, and good news is that obviously as I'm filming my face, something is happening with my channel. Yes, it is my Q&A. Aren't we all looking forward to that, hey? Yep, I've got these, all the questions on this little piece of paper. Also, there, right next to me, is 319363. Forming the 1720 service bound for Wigan North Western. While that's going to be the train, I'll just leave it with there. So, also, as well as my 200 subscriber special, I've also said to myself that I was going to do a station, any station of your choice, whatever people picked, I would do. And there has been some great station. Oh, I might go under here. Oh, it feels nice under here. I might go. Wait, what am I saying? Oh yeah, and all the comments I've got back are fantastic. I thank you very much for all your station comments, and also all the places you want me to visit, which hopefully in the near future I will. But anyway, drum roll please for my 200 subscriber special. It is going to be at Cheddington on the 14th of May, which I'm looking forward to. It's either a draw between Cheddington and Bedford, so hopefully Bedford I can do in 300 or 400, you know, one of them days. Anyway, to the Q&A. I've got some great questions that a lot of people have asked me. I've got about 10-20 questions off about 9 YouTubers. So let's get started with the first one. So the first one was from Train Spotter 11. What is your least favourite train? Mine is the 142 Pacer. What's yours? Well, exactly the same. 142 Pacer. I absolutely hate them. When I was younger, I threw up on one. They're bumpy. They look ugly. They stink. They're actually the epitome of hell. All in a nutshell. Like, I think because it's pretty much rush hour now, probably one will turn up and I'll probably just be there, like, cringing. Yeah, but that is my least favourite train. Northern Train Spotter 97. Congrats on 200 subs, pal. And what/who was your main inspiration to make videos with commentary? Well, that's a simple answer. That was Tornado922 who did that. As I liked his YouTube channels. Actually, also KTV videos. He also sort of, I might sit under here, feels better instead of standing up. Oh, there we are, that's better. Yeah, so Tornado922 and KTV videos, they're my two main people who, like, was my main inspiration, because, well, all the train videos I seen, they were like, they never really had commentary on it. Like when I seen the first video that I ever seen from Tornado922, that was the first video I seen with commentary, which was, well, it was a first, but it was something I really started to enjoy watching. Ausman Low. What is your favourite train? Now, there is a joint between my favourite train. It is either the Class 390 Pendolino, or it is the Class 374 from Eurostar, which is the new service which will be doing Amsterdam routes sooner this year, or already doing it. I'm not 100% sure myself. Somerset Train Spotting. Right, Somerset Train Spotting has 3 questions for me. What is my favourite train company? That's quite hard, that, actually. That's quite a difficult one. It's Ooh, that's a good one.
Next train to arrive at platform 2
Hmm.
1729
Probably Virgin Trains, as I really like Virgin Trains actually. Maybe it's a joint between Virgin Trains and East Midlands Trains, as I've been on their 158s, and I'd love to go on them again because their seats are really comfy on that. Also, I like to go on the 222 because them seats look fantastic. They look absolutely brilliant. But yeah, it'd probably be Virgin Trains because obviously they were around where, like, I live. I mean, I live in between Prescott and well, I live in a place called Prescott, which is in between Liverpool and Wigan. Wigan North Western, that's got Virgin. Liverpool Line Street, that's got Virgin. See the pattern? Number 2, what are my 3 favourite DMUs and EMUs? And what is my favourite loco? Right, I'm not sure about this question, because does he mean 3 favourite DMUs and EMUs, as in 3 favourite DMUs, and then what are you... Actually, I'll just say it. So, my 3 favourite DMUs, my first one is a Class 180. I've never been on one, but I'd love to go on one, because they look beautiful. I'd love to go on a first Hull Trains one, because I love the livery of that. My second one would probably be a 185, because I also love them. And my third one would probably be a 158 or 175. Joints in there. And my EMUs would be 390 after be first. 390 would be first, then it'd be the 374. But it's only like a tiggy amount how close they actually are. And my third one, 350. I do like 350, it's quite a lot myself. And number 3, when did you start train spotting? Well, probably about 10 years ago, something like that. Well, it was the first time I ever seen a Virgin Pendolino. That's when I started train spotting. UK train spotting. Why did you start train spotting, and will you stop? Well, I'll answer the second question for you. No, I will not stop, because I love what I do. I think filming has made me love train spotting even more. And how did I start it? Well, I did say before, but I'll go into depth with it. When I was younger, I'm not sure what it was, but I remember going to London, and I remember the train we went on was a Virgin Pendolino. Now, every train spotter knows a Virgin Pendolino, obviously. I mean, I know them off by heart now. But when I was younger, like, it was called the Virgin and then the Pendolino, and the Pendolino just sounded cool. I remember going on one. I remember the experience being absolutely fantastic, and I was thinking, wow, I bet this would be awesome. And something is approaching behind me. I guess it was a 319. Diego Chow. What inspired you to start your channel? Now, there's 2 parts to that. There is obviously Tornado 922 inspired me a lot to start my channel, because I liked to see what he was doing. He inspired mainly the commentary. I started just for fun, like, and I still do, like. I'll always do it for fun. Like, I don't get any funding from my YouTube videos, because it's just a hobby. That's it, really. I just filmed. It'd be better because it would just, like, it'd feel like I'm doing something a bit more fun, instead of, like, just looking at the trains and, like, sort of interacting a bit. Jack Jolly. Who decided? Oh, wait. What decided you to film at stations? And why don't you just write the numbers down instead? Now, as I sort of said, I'd rather film than write down the numbers because, especially with the commentary side of things, like you can tell them, and it's much better than like writing numbers down. And I'd rather like do that. I'd rather like speak to the person, say, and approaching now, we're gonna have like the God, that bee gave me a bit of a fright. Just kamikaze'd me. Yeah, but anyway, like that's what happens. Like, I'd rather like interact with people. I'd rather like film it. Like, and obviously, like writing it down. Like you've got the numbers of like, let's say 39107. You got the numbers down, but you haven't got like proof that you've seen it. With a video, you sort of have. And another question is, how do you decide where to go? I just decide. I just go, right, what station would be good? That station. I'm off there. On a date, pretty much. KTV videos. What station in the southwest would you like to do if you had the opportunity? Now, there is quite a few stations that I'd love to do. I'd like to do, let's think of some. Plymouth, obviously I'd have to do Plymouth, otherwise you'd probably like drag me. I hear a train. I want to know if it's a pacer. No, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, like I'd go Plymouth. Probably Penzance I'd go. No, it's a 150 actually. And some others. Let me think. Exeter, St David's. I'm not sure if Swindon's in the southwest. That's sort of in the southern area. Maybe southeast area. Birmingham. I like to go all around that area. Sort of. What's the state? Taunton. I like to go there. Newton Abbot. You know, all them stations if I had the chance. And our last question is from Crane Gamer 02. Will you come to Hereford or Ludlow? I'd go Hereford by a long chance because that looks a really good station. Ludlow, I don't know. I probably would if you really want me to go there. By all means, of course I would. Indeed. And if you really want me to come out, I'll go. I'll do like a day trip to them two places. He's asked quite a few questions here. What is your most hated train apart from a pacer and a people parry mover? Ooh, that's a good question, that. And a very hard one to answer. That's probably the hardest one of this. Ooh. Ow. Oh, I'm going to actually have to stand up for this. It might be. I quite like one. To be honest, apart from a pacer and a people parry mover, or whatever they're called, parry people mover, all trains are all fine to me. Especially for the ones I've been on. Maybe. Just because it's defaultly, it's always at Prescott, it's going to have to be the 319. I mean, I adore the 319, but I adore every train apart from a pacer and a PPM pretty much. But the reason why I don't like 319s, the only disadvantage is because I see them a lot. I can't really think of a bad train. I mean, I've had problems with like other trains like Voyagers. I mean, I remember going from Crewe to Milton Keynes, and I remember me bum being unbelievably dead afterwards, which was really painful, especially because I felt like my legs were like jelly and it was horrid. But you know, all them things are like there. Okay, this is a bit off topic, but I'll still say it. What is my favourite TV show? Probably Mock the Week or Family Guy. my favourite station and my least favourite station. That's pretty easy. My favourite station is Highton. One, because it's only down there and I remember growing up being there. Remember developing it from 2 to 4 platforms. Well, it's 3 now, but you know, it's got a disused platform, we'll say, or a proposed platform. Least favourite station, either a chance between here and Warwick. I mean, it's my hometown, but it's awful. I'd rather like go to a skip to Crane Spot. And what station do you want me to visit? Not in my plans. Now, I've got a big plan of a few stations that I'm doing. Probably ones like Guildford, Gatwick Airport, Bedford, Birmingham New Street. That's one I'd love to do. Watford Junction, that's definitely one I've got in my list. Quite a few, you know. There's really a few. And also, he has done. He's done the last question as, do you love me? Right. To Crane Gamer 02. I'm your mate, but I don't love you. I mean, sorry, I can't keep it with a straight face. I mean, it's a good question and like, but I don't. I mean, as a mate, you're a good mate to me, but I wouldn't go that far, bud. I really wouldn't. Anyway, that's my questions all done. Hopefully you shall be in tune for my next video. It's Thursday today. On Saturday, which will be a 3-parter from Wavertree Technology Park, Sandhills and Urmston. Hopefully I shall enjoy them stations. The only one I really know is Wavertree Technology Park. But, nah, you know. Hopefully they're all good. Hopefully I'll enjoy myself. And, well, I always enjoy myself on the journeys. So, anyway. Hopefully, until you see me face again in the next 100 subscribers I get, I shall see us all later. Goodbye all.